Pencils down. That's it. We're pencils down the
down.
fuck out of this.
We've got Bush.
We have got Bush.
So
It's
much
time.
Bush.
It is time for
So
another.
much Bush.
This is it. Ramble 230.
Woo!
How exciting is that,
Man,
everybody?
they're flying by.
They're just like they all grew up.
It's like a little kid,
They
and next
just
thing you know,
grew-
it's all
they
grown
grewed it
up.
And they're all grown up, and look how adorable they are. And we're not alone, Eddie.
We're
It's not
not.
just you and me.
It's not.
Cody, what up, man?
What?
What's up?
We got Cody here.
Naked Cody!
Naked Cody. Although here, we don't know.
We don't know. He
We
might
just
be
don't-
clothed.
He might be clothed. He might not be. That's
don't
the
know.
problem.
We really
It's
don't.
the mystery.
It is the mystery that we'll one day solve. I don't know. We hope everybody is safe and well out there. Am I too loud or am I okay? You hear me all right?
You sound good to me.
Okay. These headphones are garbage. Or the thing, I don't know. It's something wrong. But
Why don't-
whatever.
Why don't you invest in like quality materials?
It's
and
I know.
equipment?
It's a splitter. The headphone splitter is what sucks. And I'm never going to. There it is. I don't care anymore. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. We have a winner.
We have a winner.
Yes.
For Hit That Tune Annie.
For Hit That Tune Annie, and it's a first-time winner. This lucky young man
What?
got his name pulled out of the hat. The ones who got it right were Damian Bottriell, Ron Huddleston, Manny Avalar, of course, Ray.
Of course, yeah. Ray.
And our winner, Jeremiah Harris.
Wow!
Jeremiah,
Congratulations!
congratulations.
We
Your
still
name
have to
was
send
pulled
stuff
out
to
of
all the other winners.
all of them.
Ray should have his pillow soon.
He should have his pillow by now.
Remember,
should hope.
Ray, treat Jerry. Save it for Jerry.
Yes. Eddie, I get
you
the
can
heavy
work me
stuff.
over, but save it for Jerry.
And they guessed, of course. Right, the Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
It was the sorriest song, also the Lost Woods from Ocarina of Time. Are we ready for today's Hit That Tune Annie?
Oh, yeah.
Again, remember, Ramble at theramblepod.com, subject line, Hit That Tune Annie. See if I can get this one. This was another tough one, man. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can get this
All
to
right.
work.
Okay. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
If you're not, again, if you invest in some good equipment,
We wouldn't have this
we wouldn't have this problem.
No. There it is. To anyone. Did that ring any bells?
It sounded vaguely familiar.
Cody, did that ring a bell to you at all in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Well, there we go. If you know what that is, email us, the Ramble at theramblepod.com. Subject line, Hit That Tune Annie.
Hit that tune, Annie.
I want the game and what was happening in the game when that was played, and you're the winner. Like
Yeah.
Jeremiah Harris, like Manny Avalar.
The great
like,
Ray Tolius.
Like the great Ray Tolius. Like who fucking we had our most recent winner, who I'm already screwing him over by forgetting, Nathan
Yeah.
Wallace.
Wow.
Nathan Wallace, who came in. I mean,
Nice.
you're in some damn good company. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, you
If
are.
you win this, your name is up there.
You're immortalized.
You're immortalized
Some of the
in
greats.
the Hall of Legends. Should we call it that?
Should we?
Why shouldn't
Why
we?
wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't we? Cody, what do you think? What do you think? The Hall of Legends is what we should call the people who've won this Hit That Tune Annie competition?
Yeah, I think that's entirely fair.
Very fair.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, man.
There's no reason not to.
And guess what?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to say, you're in a Hall of Fame before Pete Rose.
Yeah.
How about that?
Because he'll never be in a Hall of Fame.
He'll never be in a
'Cause
Hall
he's
of
a sack
Fame.
of shit.
Sack of shit. Do you think so?
Yeah, I think he is.
I loved his when he was on Jim Rome like 1,000 years ago. When Rome had one of his stupid TV shows,
Yeah.
And he was like, "Did you ever cheat? Did you ever bet on games?" He goes, "Yeah, of course I did." Yeah, on baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure you did.
He's a crazy old man.
He's probably a Trumper, right, Pete Rose?
Has to be.
Has to be.
Right?
Cody, what do you think? Pete Rose, Trumper, not Trumper? If you had to pick.
I'm going to go Trumper.
I have right. It's just there's no way he's not, right?
But even before that, he's still a piece of shit.
What did he do besides the sport? I don't really think the gambling was that bad.
He bet. I was kind of indifferent on him both ways until I started doing the sports show.
He bet against the Redskins every game.
He bet against Redskins every fucking game. Every fucking game.
I don't trust him. I don't think they're going to do it.
So I started doing that sports show with Cody Decker, the former baseball
Yeah.
player, and he was like, he opened my eyes up to because he never bet against the Reds.
You believe that?
He bet for the Reds.
You believe that?
I believe that, and that's what he
Okay.
said he did. And he said I never gambled against the Reds to lose. I always gambled for them to win. But
So technically, he was doing his job as a manager and trying to put them in a position to win.
But
right.
but when you're doing that, you're leaving players in. You're exposing players to injury, and so you're like, I'm going to let this pitcher pitch a little bit longer. I'm going to start this guy over this.
That's
guy.
what makes him an asshole.
That will make he's endangering his players.
I never looked
health
at it that way.
because he's trying to win a bet. Maybe this guy's supposed to
Right.
pitch 7 innings and get so many. Whatever.
Sure.
He's and so when Cody was telling me that version, I'm like, oh, that guy is a fucking asshole.
Wow. So Cody's like, fuck this dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't think he belongs in the Hall?
No.
Really? For that alone?
Yeah.
So then, but by that dipshit who was with the Astros and the Sox should be out.
Which guy?
The fucking Cora. The guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back to what Hank Aaron said, anyone involved in that cheating scandal should all have lifetime bans.
Hank Aaron said that.
Yeah.
Jesus. But why, Cody, how annoyed were you that the Red Sox got a slap on the wrist compared to the Astros?
I mean, the main reason I was annoyed was because I thought some of the heat would be taken off, and now it's almost
Right.
entirely
No.
back on the Astros.
I know.
Coronavirus is the best thing that ever happened to baseball.
It really is. Dude, it's sad. But
It totally swept everything away.
you just forgot about all
Gone.
that. Not talking about
Yeah.
it, nothing.
Well, I think the crazy thing was that Cora's suspension is only for his actions with the Astros. I think that was the
That's
biggest
the weird
damning
part. He
thing.
did the same shit with the fucking
Yeah,
Red Sox.
and the Red Sox went and won a World Series.
They won a World
Yeah.
Series. Legitimately, unlike the Astros. I'm kidding. Cody, come on. I had to throw that
But
out
the
there.
thing is, all these people got 1-year suspensions.
Yes.
And if there's no baseball season, they go
They're
back to
not
work.
suspended.
So there was no punishment to begin with.
Do they? So they're going to try to retrofit that and
They
be like,
can't.
wait a minute. Wow. That's
If there's no baseball season, they basically go back and there's no
That's-
punishment at all for anybody.
that ain't right.
And the Red Sox could just rehire Cora if they wanted to.
Jesus Christ.
And then what's his face, the guy for the Astros?
Yeah.
He could just get another job anywhere because his year suspension's over with, and there was no baseball season.
Jesus, that's true.
Literally, the biggest scandal in the history of baseball
Gone.
with no punishments.
God. Let me ask you this. Who's the worst leader? Dave Campo, Ultra Magnus, Serpentor. Who did a worse job? If you had to pick. Ultra
Well, we call Ultra Magnus the Dave Campo of the
so
Transformers.
let's say they're
of
one and the same.
Autobots.
So I guess it's between
So
Ultra Magnus
by
and
saying-
Serpentor?
Yeah, I think it would have to be because we're already making Dave Campo the worst. Because is Dave Campo is Serpentor the Dave Campo of Cobra?
He has to be.
So by that logic,
It's
Dave Campo is the
the
worst. And then we just have to rank 2 and 3, Serpentor and Ultra Magnus. And I would say Ultra Magnus 2,
Serpentor 3.
just because it took so little time
Yeah. Oh, he
for
was
him to
done.
hit the panic button.
And to be in the course of one film, he loses a leadership. Why he wasn't an alcoholic in the shit like that? Why didn't I don't even remember him in the cartoons after the movie? Did they just write him off?
You can't come back from that.
They should have he's just an alcoholic.
He had to quit the Autobots after that.
He's me tooing all the female Autobots, just drunkenly fucking
He
inappropriate.
just fucking has to go live in a cabin in the woods.
Thanos without
Yeah.
the victory.
Without the victory.
Just done.
disgrace. Just
Just-
walks away in disgrace. Right? What do you do?
Do you give him any job? Like,
You can't.
does he clean up Metroplex?
You can't put any responsibility on Ultra
Nothing.
Magnus.
Mop up Dinobot shit. Nothing. The Dinobots take a dump. He has to go clean it. That at least. Would you give him that?
As quickly as he went for leadership matrix.
Yeah, the Matrix of Leadership.
The Matrix of leadership. As
Right.
quickly as he went for that.
You said this would light our darkest hour.
No, it was your darkest hour. It was not the Autobots'
Not
darkest
humanity,
hour. You
not-
were scared for yourself,
Yeah.
and you pulled out the Matrix of leadership.
I wish, Cody. This is why you got to watch these fucking things. You would be. This is. I mean,
This is a debate for the ages.
the ages. Who is worse? I mean, what happens
Who's
to
worse?
Ultra Magnus?
Like, okay, recount Serpentor's history.
But he was done once Cobra Commander came back.
right, but he had a longer run of
Yes,
quote-unquote
Ultra Magnus had
success.
30 minutes.
He barely had the second act of a movie,
He had 30 minutes to run that squad.
if that.
If that.
Before he panicked and pulled out the thing that you're supposed to pull out when our darkest hour.
when the giant planet eater shows up to eat your
he
planet.
doesn't even wait for the third act to pull the thing out.
No, he doesn't.
He does it right in the middle of the second act.
Oh Oh, God.
He pulls out the Matrix of leadership.
Ultra Magnus, I don't think this key is the right one for this spaceship. Open! Damn it, open!
Even fucking
Jesus, funny.
even 8-year-olds watching that movie are like, it's too early to be
It's
pulling
too
it out.
early to. I remember that too. Like, what the fuck?
You can't be pulling it out now.
Now?
It's way too early.
So, Cody, I'm going to try to sum this up for Cody.
Okay.
In the Transformers animated movie, 1986, which you should 1,000% watch,
Yeah.
the Autobots have what's called the Matrix of Leadership, which is passed down from each leader, right? When
Each prime.
When Optimus Prime dies, he gives it to Ultra Magnus, his second in command. And the point of the Matrix is in the entire run of cartoons before the movie,
Yeah.
we didn't even know that existed.
No, it was
Optimus never went to that.
something they created for this movie.
Right, and but
it was there.
If it was there, then Optimus Prime and all the shit they were in,
Yes.
never panicked and used it.
No.
Right, and there was a giant planet-eating planet named Unicron, just
Played
destroying,
by the late great
or the best thing Orson Welles ever did.
Orson Welles ever did.
And it's destroying planets, and so it's making a beeline for the Autobot home planet of Cybertron.
Yes.
That's the plot of the movie. They have to stop him. Ultra Magnus gets cornered by 3 Decepticons, Cody. 3 bad guys.
Three Decepticons.
And he immediately tries to open up the Matrix.
He says, you said it would open, it would light our darkest
He's
hour.
like, open! Damn it, open! He goes, Prime, what's the matter? You said this would light our darkest
It's like,
hour.
no, Ultra Magnus, this is your darkest hour.
Right, and
This is not the Autobots' darkest
So
hour.
that's why he's known as the Dave Campbell of the Autobots, because he blew it.
That seems fair.
I mean, right?
This is the equivalent of Dave Campo in his first game as a Cowboys head coach in the middle of the first quarter on 2nd and 12 going, you know what? Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, fake punt. Fake punt, 2nd and 12. We're going to fake
It's 0-0 in the first quarter. Our first drive of the game.
We're going to fake punt.
It's 2nd
We
and
have to
12.
fake punt it.
It's our darkest hour. We got a fake
To
punt
be
right
fair,
now.
it sounds like he squandered this really important thing, whereas Dave Campo had Quincy Carter, so I don't know if it's the same.
But see, Cody, would you then argue that if it were Jimmy or Belichick, does Quincy Carter rattle off 5 Super Bowls?
Right.
I mean, because
Yeah.
somebody won 5 games. That's my point with the Dave. Either Quincy Carter was the best or Campo was the best.
Quincy Carter held back for
Right.
11
3 years.
11 games.
3 I mean,
Was 11 games held back.
because didn't Quincy Carter make the playoffs with Parcells his first year?
I think he benched and put in Testaverde pretty quick.
Did he? Okay.
I think he put in Testaverde pretty quick.
It was a quick. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was a quick hook on Quincy Carter. He may have, but I don't know.
Anyway. And 13 minutes.
Wow, that's
almost.
pretty good.
We doing it?
That's
Is this
pretty-
it?
yeah, you should do
It's
it.
time? All right. Oh, baby, is it ever time, huh? If I could just, maybe I should have opened up the music player app.
Oh, yeah. Again,
That helps.
we need a roadie.
We need a road. She just left.
She just left. She came, got something to eat.
She could have said, "Hey, do you need me to do something
Right,
for
she
the
got-
for
she
the
got
greater
something to eat
good
out
of the podcast?"
Ramble fridge.
The
where we-
Ramble
where
fridge.
We put our food and drink.
Right, the Ramble
And she treats
company
it like a
fridge.
community fridge.
She thinks it's her fucking fridge. It's the
Not.
Ramble's fridge. And then she, who went and
Oh.
you,
Cocktail hour.
Oh, cocktail hour.
Oh, she's drinking.
Right.
Can't even. She's too busy drinking to help us be
Doing
our
drugs
our
earlier.
roadie.
Now she's drinking.
And the other thing, who brought that refrigerator in here?
Me and you.
Yeah,
Who destroyed the old apartment building you bought it from?
You and
after
me.
They just painted those walls.
Delivery guys delivered.
Oh, no.
Picked up, ruined it on the way in. So
Oh, that's right.
What happened?
Yeah, that's right.
What'd we do?
That's a new one. She's very right.
that's not the one?
That's not the one we got.
ruined it? How did
yeah,
we
that
ruin
one.
it?
That one didn't last that long.
what did we do to it?
It wasn't freezing things.
That's because you bought a shitty one, right?
We bought it.
We didn't break it.
But that was our payback. See, it was all karma working for us. So when Andre and I first moved this apartment, Eddie and I went and picked up the refrigerator
Yes.
that I bought off Craigslist for like $30.
Actually, when it comes to you guys moving this apartment, I was involved in both of the heavy lifting days.
you were, because my back went out the first
Yes.
day.
let's be honest, Eddie and I moved us in.
Okay, there it is.
Andre
Wow.
and I moved you into this
Taking
apartment,
shots.
and then you and I moved this fridge
The
in,
fridge
the other
in.
fridge in.
Andrew helped too. I was here eating Subway with Colton.
Yes, you and Colton played video games and ate Subway.
Yeah.
And I was carrying couches and bookshelves with
Books,
Andrea.
book boxes,
Yes.
video
Boxes
games.
of books, which is
Toys.
yes. Books should be digital now.
And
I was so mad at you, by the way, Eddie, when you left. I was like,
Did you fucking lamb have it?
she was so
Yeah.
pissed at me.
Time out.
It's like, oh, sorry, my back went out, fucking, because I tripped on that
It's fine.
fucking step. Anyway, now whatever.
You guys
It's
got
fun.
me a $100 gift certificate to Black Angus, so
We
I'm
did.
happy.
Yes, but so
We still have $30 left on the way.
Oh, shit.
When this is over,
we're going.
Black Angus for
Black
everybody.
Angus. So Cody, Eddie, and I go to pick up the fridge, and I hate to admit it,
Yeah.
but we destroyed
And it just had fresh paint. It had new paint or wet paint signs throughout the
all
building.
over this apartment building. And Eddie and I are trying to get this fridge out, and we put like 7 holes in that fucking hallway of that apartment building, trying to
Where you're
wheel
like,
it.
just a little, bam,
Bam!
back to the right, back
Boom!
to the bam.
Fuck! Oh shit! Fuck! I don't know how the lady didn't hear it or see it.
Oh, we fucking tore up.
We
that hallway.
destroyed that fucking hallway.
up that
I
hallway.
mean, we might as well have just taken our own shit and just written slurs on the walls like it was.
Yeah,
that
but the shit would have washed off.
It would have washed off. Those aren't. They got to redo
We
all.
carved into the wall with the corners of the fridge.
Fuck, that was
several occasions.
We let them know.
Yeah, we did. That's
that
how
you don't
men.
fuck with
this
us.
is how men
Right.
move refrigerators.
You don't fuck with the Ramble.
This is how men do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's play the music, huh? Oh, if you know the words back home, please, by all means.
Please, definitely.
All right, here it is. One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. And if you go chasing rabbits and you know you're going to fall, tell him a hookah smoking caterpillar has given you the call. He called Alice when she was just small. There we go. When men on the chessboard. There's not a chorus in that song. Do you notice that? Did you ever know
No,
that?
there isn't. Is there?
There's not one chorus on that jam. How about that?
Wow.
White Rabbit. Is that the most famous song to not have a chorus? Would you think?
It might be.
Cody?
I would have to think about it.
But that's got to be up there, right? That's up there for one of the most famous songs with zero chorus whatsoever. Anyway, welcome to the Ramble, number
Welcome,
230.
everybody.
When did they bury us, Eddie? When did they say the Ramble was
Fuck.
done and it would never
You know
happen?
what? I think we both got like texts halfway through the first one.
That's right, saying,
Might have
guys,
been.
wrap it up.
Just, we heard what you're doing. Just
Stop this. It
No
was
one-
the man.
Yeah.
And how stupid does the man feel now?
Right,
Huh?
exactly.
Right? And they said Cody would
So
never join
stupid.
this? Right? Remember
Right,
when
I remember that.
They rid off Cody
You're
being
like, don't
part
even
of
think
this?
about asking Cody because he
Don't
won't
fucking
even
ask
say
him.
yes.
He's not doing it.
No.
So email us, and look at him. There he is. Emails ramble@theramblepod.com. You can find us on Twitter @podcastramble1, Instagram @podcastramble. We have merch. Thank you to those who've been buying them and modeling them. Go to our TeePublic store for that. And pretty please,
Yes.
give the Ramble a 5-star rating and a positive text review on iTunes. Subscribe to us. Give it a thumbs up on YouTube.
Do it.
All that good
Jazz.
shit. Let's see. Are we still deadlocked?
Probably.
Come
I know.
on.
I'm not going to be negative.
Are we still deadlocked at 105? Let's see. Let's see.
I don't want to tell her
Cody?
to fuck off again.
You got in some heat.
I got some heat. I got a wanted.
You got
poster
heat for that.
Oh yeah,
We are.
there's a movement going on.
There is. It was man. We are still at 105. Eddie, please. I know Al Goulet is still our last reviewer.
You know what?
giver.
I'm not going to take it out on the other Ramblers. It's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
No. I mean, they should know
They could
better.
be doing more, but
But thank
not
you to
their
those
fault.
who've done it so
not
far.
their fault.
And man, what I mean,
it's what we're not doing. What
it's
are we not?
What
doing?
are we not doing?
Let's look at ourselves.
Let's look. But we're telling them to give it the 5-star rating
Right.
and the
So we're
positive text
doing- we're
review.
doing what we're supposed to
We've
do.
kind of covered every base, haven't
So
we?
it is kind of.
It's. I mean, I don't want to take the stance you took last episode, Eddie. That was hard.
I didn't articulate it the way I should have articulated.
It was. You were very. It was
That was
very.
my bad.
It was very much abusive father.
It was. I didn't mean to say
It was
that. It's
abusive.
not. I was speaking from a place of anger and emotion, and I shouldn't have done that.
You led with your heart.
I did.
Listen to your heart. I mean, that's what happened.
Yeah.
And it happens.
I
It
can't.
happens.
You know,
in
that's who I
life.
am. I wear it on my
It's
sleeve.
who you are.
I wear it on my sleeve. Sorry.
Oh man, how's everybody else doing out there? Hope you all are safe. Hope you're well. All that good shit, huh?
Yeah.
Man,
Good stuff.
I just. Oh, by the way, Grady W. the Smithy, Grady W. the Smithy.
The
I don't know what
Smithy, I
call it.
like that.
Grady W. Smithy the third has some bragging rights
Over what?
as the person who originally suggested that Jerry and Eddie do a Justice League draft. I just want to say you're welcome.
The
for
grandfather
inspiring
of Batman hate.
to come up with so many ways of shitting all over the Cape Crusader over the years. Excelsior.
It is all owed to that man.
It is all Grady W.C. He did say we
Without
should
that
draft.
Justice League draft,
We wouldn't be here.
we wouldn't be where we are.
Man, it's just Hot Rod. If we do an Autobot draft, I
Right.
guarantee you he makes both of our lists. Hot Rod probably goes up before. I mean, I'm just saying he gets picked before Batman got picked.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You know, you know what I mean.
Trying to think who would be the shocking Transformer not to make.
Who would
Autobot?
fall?
Who would fall? One shall stand.
One shall fall.
One shall fall.
You know what? I think I know mine.
Oh.
My favorite one as a kid too. I don't see where Bumblebee. If you're staring at Optimus Prime, Grimlock, fucking, you got Metroplex in this.
Oh, if you're throwing in like Metroplex and shit.
Omega Supreme.
I was just thinking like season 1 Transformers.
Okay, season 1. Shit, that's pre-Grimlock, so
That's what I'm
Bumblebee's got a
saying.
shot.
It's pre like
Bumblebee. So I go Optimus,
pre
Jazz.
Dinobots,
Optimus, Jazz, Ironhide. You need Ratchet to heal.
yeah.
Maybe Bumblebee.
You
I don't
throw
know.
Bumblebee in there as the fifth, as like a mascot.
I
But
guess.
there's not really much else.
But I mean, you got Mirage who could come in and fill those shoes. I mean, God, I don't know. God, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
But Bumblebee might be
I'm
the
trying-
one that
I'm racking my
slips.
brain trying to
He
think.
might pull the Aaron Rodgers on the Autobot draft.
The Aaron Rodgers / Batman.
Just fall.
Drop.
Who is that guy? From Georgia. He might pull the From, just sitting there with his fucking family. Like,
So
why haven't they
sad.
called your goddamn
God.
name yet? We got to show up for this shit another day.
Do you not turn the camera off? No, let it back on in your house.
Right.
Why do?
How great was that dipshit fucking head coach of the fucking Texans losing his shit on the draft? Did you see
I
that?
didn't see that. Bill O'Brien.
Cody, did you see that?
No, I missed that.
Oh my God, you have to look that up. Bill O'Brien is Cody. Please look this up now. He loses his shit on TV. His kid's sitting there like Dad's going crazy, and like he starts getting mad. He gets up right when the Texans make their pick. It was like the third round.
Yeah.
They drafted a linebacker, and you see him mouth the words something like "fuck you," "it's your fucking pick," and he gets up and storms off the set. And apparently they had a trade with the Lions that fell through that the Lions pulled out of at the very last second. And I guess he was drafting for the Lions. And the Lions like, no. So they took that guy. And he claimed it was like, oh, I was just having some fun on the Zoom thing, is what he was saying. It is, here, watch it real quick.
Yeah, I just watched it.
He's clearly angry. There's no way he's just having a good
He
time.
looks like a pissed off person in general.
He does.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
s- Look at that. Heads up and we're like, what the
His kid doesn't flinch because his kid is used to it.
Right, his kid's like, okay, if I just stay like this,
He's
nothing
like,
bad
yeah,
happens.
My dad's an asshole.
Yeah, my dad's a prick. He's mad.
Wow.
See that? And he claims it was because.
Why does he still have a fucking job?
I don't know.
He's,
The DeAndre Hopkins trade would have been enough for any owner to be like, "Well, wait a minute, what? What
like,
the
why
fuck?"
does he have a fucking job? He David Clowney he traded for nothing.
Yes.
Why does he have a job?
It's weird. Is it the Belichick thing? Like, well, this guy was under Belichick, so he must know what he's doing. You think that's it?
I don't.
Do you think that
I
was just to
guess.
prove he's like Belichick? Like, I'm going to get rid of star players. I don't give a shit. Was
It
that like
must
his
be.
weird, like, I'll do.
Deshaun Watson can't want to be there.
Oh man, that poor guy, huh? The fucking talent he's
Bill
got.
O'Brien looks like a dick.
He looks like a chode. He really looks like a chode.
His kid just sitting there like, yeah, this is just dad.
This is dad.
This is how dad is.
I mean,
I can't
Cody,
say-
do you believe that he was joking around with the fella?
No, he wasn't joking around.
Way.
Yeah, and Trump was being
Man, that guy-
sarcastic, talking about shooting Clorox in
Shooting
your veins.
Clorox in here. Fucking.
being sarcastic.
I was being sarcastic while addressing the nation in a time of crisis. Oh, well, that's when we need sarcasm. You stupid
It was
piece
fucking
of
hilarious.
shit.
After he said it, then all the fucking Q people came out like, no, what he's really talking about is this ultraviolet light therapy.
Oh,
And they started
stop
posting
it.
articles about it. And then he comes back the next day. He's like, it was a joke. I was being sarcastic. So then all the people that did the mental gymnastics to find out, like,
To
oh,
save
no,
him.
he was really talking about this sort of ultraviolet light therapy they're talking about.
Now they look stupid, too.
They
Good.
don't fucking think about that.
Fuck, no, they don't. It's a cult. It's a cult of
Fucking
morons.
Q people.
All that shit. Like, oh,
You
God.
dicks, Q.
Cody's a big Q.
Oh, is he Q? I'm sorry,
Cody's
Cody.
big.
I
I'm
didn't know you were a big QAnon guy.
Every day I get a new text from Cody, a new QAnon finding.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's all about that shit.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Man, I'm excited
Again,
about today's
not fair.
episode.
Are you?
I am.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see how we could not be, right?
What
Fuck.
what number are we on?
2:30.
2:30. That's right. 2:30.
Marla Gibbs left in the dust.
Yeah.
Just
We
left.
had
in
to
the-
bump her this week.
I forgot why.
Why did we bump her?
I don't think we had a reason. I think we kind of teased a little bit of a Marla.
This was supposed to be
Gibbs.
Marla.
We were gonna
You know
do
what?
Marla
We're not
Gibbs
prepared to do Marla
We're
Gibbs
not
this week.
prepared.
So we're going to have to bump her until next week. Because we want to do her right?
Of course.
And it's just been so hard in this quarantine to get together and plan out an episode.
Right.
For
And we don't want to get her sick.
Right.
Because the plan is to have her here.
She's a high-risk
Right.
person.
She's a high-risk
As
person.
soon as this quarantine's over, Marla Gibbs on the Ramble.
We're going to get the...
We're going to get her
She
killed.
just put out an album.
She's gonna die.
She just put... Stop it!
She's going to die.
She just cut an album. I looked
She
that up.
did.
She just put out a jazz album.
Well, I'm sure she wants to promote it. She should come
I
on the
know.
Ramble.
She should come on the Ramble. The problem is we won't get a word in because Cody's going to be fucking geeking out the whole time, hogging the
Yeah.
interview. He's just going to not let us.
You probably should not invite me to that.
Yeah, he's just so many 227
So really
questions.
Marla Gibbs
for
questions.
Marla Gibbs. Oh God, is that the title for it? So many questions
so many
for Marla
questions
Gibbs.
for Marla Gibbs.
Is that where we'll see? Maybe we'll
Maybe.
we'll probably do better. I think
Figure something out.
I think
Maybe.
probably
Or
do
maybe we
better.
won't.
Maybe we won't.
At least
I
that's
don't
not
know.
sexual.
It's not sexual, but
Right.
that's the problem,
That's-
isn't it?
Yeah.
That
It's a
is-
placeholder for now.
Right. It's a placeholder.
It's a placeholder. It's a placeholder for Marla.
What if the title should be Benoit should have left the Ramble next to his dead wife and kids instead of the Bible?
What if just
Is
Ramble
that-
stickers next
A
to it?
Ramble stickers next to his dead Would that have
Would that have helped our Ramble?
would that have helped our
Would we still be
cause?
stuck at 105?
How much weirder would that Benoit story? I mean, it was fucked up enough as it was with
It was
the
just
Bible.
fucking a geeky ass podcast.
He left stickers of a podcast next to his wife and son that he
People are like,
murdered.
oh, what's this podcast about?
This is what we got.
This must give us clues to what happened. And then they fucking listen to it. We're
This
talking
is
about
Dave Campbell
Kenny
getting his
Rogers
dick sucked.
jizzing on children.
Till Dave Campbell gets his dick sucked. That's what.
We gotta play this backwards. There's gotta be some sort of hidden meaning in it.
How awful would that have been? How bad would you have felt? Did you feel bad at all?
I'm like, holy fuck, he listened to the Ramble.
Fuck, I mean, it was way before the Ramble's time, but
Years before.
years before the Ramble. What if he knew? He just carved.
What if
listened
Kim
to
Jong
Jerry Eddy
Surgeon
and
was
Cody.
listening to the Ramble while he was performing heart surgery? Could you? That's what he had in his earbuds.
How fucked we are if that happens.
And he was laughing.
right.
And he did a little. His hand moved a little bit, and he fucking nicked a vein. And Kim Jong Un's
Oh
dead
shit!
now
Now he's gone
because of the Ramble.
Because of the Ramble. Man, that would have been Benoit leaving our stickers next to his dead kid and wife. I think it's
Fuck. Oh.
man. That's. I mean, I wouldn't be proud of that moment,
I
but
wouldn't be proud of it, but I wouldn't not tell people about
I
it.
wouldn't.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't hide the fact, but I wouldn't be proud of
Yeah,
it.
I would. Everyone would know.
Everybody would know.
Oh, no question. That's how we introduce ourselves
Yeah.
at cons.
And then I'd be like, "Hey, can I get some of those crime scene photos? Can I get a picture?
just to post
Just-
for Instagram.
Just lay it next to the little hand.
Nobody Photoshop this, please.
Please, everybody.
Dear God,
Photoshop.
we're serious. Do not
Joe Capone. Photoshop.
do not put this. Dear God, do not. Do this. I opened up a can. I shouldn't have done this.
Whoever does Ramble memes,
Do not, pretty
Please.
please, do not do this.
Photoshop this.
Please do not do this.
Photoshop the surgeon operated on Kim Jong
Kim
Un
Jong-un with the Ramble.
That's what did it.
That's
Listening to
better.
The Fabulous Thunderbirds episode.
The Fabulous Thunderbird, right? He was listening to, right.
It was so funny. I had to-
Killed the surgeon. Just thinking about the Thunderbirds rescuing high school cheerleaders. He's just dying laughing and freaking slices it apart. Oh, fuck.
You tough and-
Oh, man, let's start singing. Let's
it,
start,
dude.
because I want to get to the hat.
Me too.
Do you have a good one?
What hat would they
It's
wear?
an obvious one, but I mean, I think they all are. pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think it's a deep cut.
Cody, were you able to do this? Arnold Schwarzenegger goes in for the Pun Hall of Fame. What hat?
I was, yeah. I did it.
Next Ramble, do you think we've done this? the WWE goes into the Entrance Song Hall of Fame. Maybe just pro wrestling.
Pro wrestling.
Pro
The
wrestling
WWE.
goes into the. How about that? Pro wrestling goes into the Entrance Song Hall of Fame. What song is on their hat? You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Cody, could you do that one?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
For next Ramble 231, pro wrestling, the entity of pro wrestling goes into the Entrance Song Hall of Fame.
Okay. Yeah,
what
I can
song
do that.
is on the hat? Ooh, man. That's huh?
Yeah.
That's gonna. Mine's gonna have to be the Brutus of Barber Beefcake.
I can't beat. I don't know what beats Demolition, to be honest.
Here comes the axe,
So
and here comes the smash.
we'll see. I'll do a deep dive, but I don't know what beats. I did like the Midnight Express's
Dude,
theme. That was a good theme.
fucking, I don't know what's gonna top Demolition for me either, man. Grady says Arnold has tossed out enough bad puns in just that one shitty Batman movie he was in to make a top 10
Yeah.
list just on that.
Yeah.
But from the one that's the most entertainingly bad is when Mr. Freeze says that he and Poison Ivy would be Adam und Evil. Also, on a side note, I just realized that somebody out there probably wrote fan fiction of those two and gave them Brangelina type names, Poison Icy, and part of my soul just died.
Oh,
Hey, I believe you.
they absolutely did.
Joe Capone. So many great Arnold puns to choose from, but since I missed the Batman hate from last week, let's kick some ice from his turn as Mr. Freeze and
That's
Batman
mine,
and
actually.
Robin is terrible and perfect
Yeah,
at the
that's
same
mine.
Did you say that's
time.
yours, Eddie?
Yeah.
That's mine too.
Because one, it has nothing to do with. It's like it's got nothing to do with. They're not kicking ice. They're not attacking ice.
Ice, let's kick ice.
So I could see if I could actually see if Batman said, "Let's kick some ice,"
That would make more sense.
because he's going after Dr. Freeze,
Right.
or Mr. Freeze. I
Right.
get it that way, but for him to say it makes no fucking sense.
Batman, I'm going to fuck you up the ice hole.
Yeah.
Would that have been
No,
better?
because he doesn't have an ice hole. Freeze has an ice hole. Batman could say, "I'm going to fuck you in the ice hole."
So it's the same thing. It's backwards.
It doesn't make any sense him saying it.
Brian Withers says, this is more than likely late, but holy shit, the Ramble had me dead and buried at episode 229. At least Eddie did. Jerry came to my rescue. Naked Cody did nothing. All it takes, Naked Cody, is for good men to sit back and do nothing. For a second, I thought I was internet famous as Eddie decided to start a beef and throw me to the grave until I realized he just happened to conflate Bill Withers with Brian Dennehy. Fine. To quote the old guy over John Cleese's shoulder, I'm not dead yet. Hall of Fame, Arnold stupid
mostly
pun. It has to be. Let's just call him Girl George. It's not bad, but also has. It's not just bad, but also has a touch of homophobia or genderphobia. Not sure of the real word.
But that's
here.
the mid '80s.
That is.
That shit was everywhere.
Watch
Watch Sam Kinnison's first HBO special.
Oh God!
It's
Eddie
almost
Murphy's first album.
Sam
it's-
Kinnison's when his whole rant about AIDS
Oh, bad!
is unwatchable now.
It is so bad. It is like, what the fuck is this guy saying?
But back then, that was the thinking of the majority of people.
Yes, and he was just like, "Hey, I'm on it."
I'm just voicing what everyone's thinking.
Fuck, that was.
But now you watch, you're like, oh, this is unwatchable.
And by the way, Brian Withers, go check him out. Bon Scropian. He has a heavy metal band that he
Ooh,
posted a link to
nice.
on the Ramble podcast fan page. Brian Withers, go check him out on Bandcamp. Bandcamp, BONSCROPION. So go check him the fuck out, please. A little shout
it.
out. Go listen to the musings of our own Golden Rambler himself,
Metal
Brian Withers.
thrashings.
Yeah, man. Oh, there we go. Damien Bottriell. Yep, it was a winner. I heard the tune, immediately knew it was something Nintendo. Hummed the tune to my girlfriend. She said it's Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Lost Woods. It's a winner. Damien, you didn't get your name pulled out of the hat, but you got it right. So there you go.
Good job, Damien.
230 from Damien. Hey, Ramblers, my Hall of Fame hat for Schwarzenegger's stupid puns is his entire performance in Batman and Robin, as I feel all the other puns from films such as Commando, The Running Man, and Total Recall are cinematic masterpieces. All right. I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Come on. PC, Patrick Crother says, hello, Ramblers and James. Holy shit, Ramblers last week, top 10 was one of the funniest things I've heard in a while. I think we all get a kick out of it when Jerry loses his shit reading one of our entries. And damn, that was entertaining. Thanks. Arnold pun. No one should watch 20 minutes of Arnold one-liners. I may not recover. He says from Eraser, you're fired, and then launches the missile. Oh, God,
Ooh,
that was
yeah, I know.
that was bad. Gary Priest. Hey, Jerry, Eddie, and Cody, great bat bashing last week. No top 10 this week because I know nothing about He-Man. Here are my other lists. Hall of Fame, Going to Catch the Red Eye, Last Action Hero. Wow, I forgot how many there. Colin Maggs. Shout out to Colin Maggs. He sent me that a book called Necroscape and the Thrawn book.
Oh, really?
And he said to share with you.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm not the evil commish.
Oh,
you know?
wow.
So
Look at
have you read
Are
the
you
Thrawn
just
book?
playing me that you're not the evil
Oh,
commish, and then you're
being played.
and then you're gonna
You're
turn
never
on me
gonna.
again.
You're never gonna borrow those
Of course
books.
not. I knew it.
He says this week's submissions Hall of Fame. The one that makes me cringe every time has to be I ate green berets for breakfast. And today I'm very hungry. From Commando. If he stopped at breakfast, it would be okay. But Arnie had to ad lib, and right now I'm very hungry. It's bad. Graham and Faye. Sorry, Jerry. Still no entry from the Hit That Tune Annie. I guess our ears still aren't overloaded, are just still overloaded from the rapture that is the mandolin harmonica doubleheader. But Faye wanted me to pass this along. Perhaps you should don your tinfoil hat first. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Just follow me with this.
All right.
Cody, you here?
Yep.
Ready for this?
Right up your lane.
So shortly after we listened to Ramble 229,
Okay.
this was the first song that Faye's iPhone decided to play on random. She literally texted me a pic when she got to work laughing. The Cranberries, Linger.
What?
And right after you
They're
serenaded
listening.
the Ramblers with that very same song. Same thing happened with Motley Crue. Same thing happened to Kenny Rogers. Think about it. Me thinks that Skynet AI, that is iTunes, may now be listening to the Ramble. Maybe that's where the mystery 5 stars reviews have gone. The truth is out there.
Ooh.
He goes, oh, man. So Faye picks, it's not a tumor. Graham picks, hey, Killian, here's Sub-Zero. Now Plane Zero from The Running
Oh,
Man.
God. Fuck.
The Running
That
Man.
one does. Oh, that's a dumb one.
Michael Miller. Hey, Jerry or Cody. Sorry I haven't been playing along with the games lately. I keep forgetting to get them done before Sunday. Also, I'm not real knowledgeable about some of the more recent subjects like Monty Python, Amy Winehouse, Kenny Rogers. I really regret missing the Batman top 10 last week. Holy busted gut, Batman. That shit was funny. Thank you. Anyhow, I'm a little stoned right now. Just got my stimulus check today, of course. I had to go out for some essentials. But here are my entries for this week's games, along with a few random thoughts I had while listening to last week's Ramble. Hall of Fame. For me, it has to be Ice to See You for when he played Mr. Freeze and Batman and Robin or whatever piece of shit non-Tim Burton old Batman movie that was. I mean, when your stupid pun sticks out in that crap fest, you know it's bad. Oh, that is that. God.
Right.
Jesus.
Nice to see you.
Nice
But at
to
least,
see-
at least you can go, okay, that makes sense because he's Freeze, and he would say ice to see you because he's.
Kinda.
But
yeah.
let's kick some ice.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Let's kick some ice. Keenan Vegas. So I screwed the pooch on my first email, used the wrong account, did my top 10 He-Man early, got some quarantine brain going on. That's okay. I got to remind me. When we go to top 10, I got to find his initial. Also, thanks to Jerry and Eddie for helping me through the quarantine days. A special request: could we do a Dex episode for 231 in honor of May the 4th? Like top 10 Dex pickup lines. What hat would they wear for the Hall of Fame Dexter alibis, or the top 3 dishes on Dex's menu? He says
scary.
Total Recall's full of them. Honorable mention to Screw You when Arnie hits Benny with the drill in the cave in Total Recall.
Oh, it's
but
bad.
what could be better than Sharon Stone? After all, we're married. Arnold headshots her. Consider that a divorce.
Oh.
So bad.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. Dustin Jacobs says every bad line in Batman and Robin is the worst, but the best is this one from Predator. Stick around. It feels like an ad lib, but I'm not sure. Arnold tells the director, I've got it, then says it. And when you think about it, Arnold stuck around from the late 70s as a bodybuilder, now feeding jackasses in his kitchen as an old man who appears to be slowly losing his mind. He made another Terminator that came out last year. Oh, and he was governor once. He stuck around. Yeah. So yours was both you
Let's
and Cody.
kick some ice.
Let's kick some ice.
Just because it's bad, but it doesn't make sense that character even saying it.
For
that
me,
makes it even worse.
For me, nobody got mine. I'm very sad. I feel bad. I should have done better.
What? What'd you get?
Commando.
Okay, which one? Let off some steam.
When he breaks a guy's neck on the plane.
Oh.
And says, "Don't bother my friend.
Dead tired.
He's dead tired." That's the one. Oh, that stuck with me as both brilliant and dumb when I was a kid. I
Right.
loved it and already thought it was dumb when I first saw it.
I don't mind a dumb pun when it's brilliant at the same time. That
Right.
same way. Like
The ice one.
let off some steam, Bennett.
Let
And
off
he's
some
just-
steam, Bennett.
But when let's kick some ice makes no fucking sense
Let's kick some ice.
for that character to say that.
You're right. You're right.
Batman should say that.
Oh god! And even then, that would have been terrible.
Absolute.
But Batman is a
What if
chumpy
there was a
enough
fight
character.
on set and Clooney was actually supposed to say that line, and Schwarzenegger's like, "No, I say
No,
the pun."
that's mine.
And they're like, "Oh, whatever. Let him
Fuck,
say whatever
all
he
right,
fucking
man.
wants." No one's paying attention now anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Clooney, go fight Schwarzenegger over this. Good luck. Right? See what happens.
Let's kick some ice.
Let's kick some ice. God, that's rough. That is rough. Anyway. From as the great Vern Lundquist would go.
The great naked Vern Lundquist.
All right, let's do open, close, encore. Oh, this is exciting. Next one. Oh, shit.
What's the next one?
Open, close, and
Well.
encore. Oh! Jesus Christ.
So good.
Imagine
So
if when we're at Benihana outside Frankenson, if I had the mandolin and you had the harmonica.
Dude. The amount of
The amount.
crushed puss
Oh, God.
that would just be scattered around us.
Just brutal.
It's just.
There it is. Hold on. Time out. Eddie, Cody, heavy lifting.
Oh, did we just get the title?
The amount of crushed puss that would be scattered around us. I gotta write this
There
down.
would be so much. I mean, we'd have to step over it to get into Frankensons.
Yeah.
There'd be so much Benihana.
Oh, the
Crushed
amount
puss.
of crushed puss. Cody, do you ever hear our big plan? I don't know. Were you here for that one?
I don't think so.
We want to move.
I think you're between contracts.
Might have been between 10-day contracts. We want to move where the toy expo is Frankenson, and there's a Benihana right there. And Eddie and I firmly believe that if we just worked at Benihana
Yeah.
and shopped for toys, we'd get all the pussy we needed at working at
We
Benihana.
pull so much puss.
Pull
from
so much
Benihana,
pussy from Benihana, and then
Right.
we would just go buy toys.
and then all the money we make just goes right back over
right.
to
And
Frankenson.
think about all the money that women would give us after we crush puss.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
we could probably take the girls to Frankenson,
Right.
and they would just buy us whatever we wanted.
Right, because of how well we crushed.
Because of how well we crushed puss, and we're going to crush the puss again.
They know what's coming. They know what's next.
They know what they had,
They know what they
and
have.
they know what to look forward to.
Woo!
So we're just getting
Yes,
all these
sir.
toys.
Sounds foolproof.
Oh, thank you, Cody.
It's
It
better
is
than our other.
foolproof.
Our other dream was this one's better than the other one.
Okay,
where
yeah. Well, yeah. No,
we moved to Simi Valley,
I don't know.
and we work at Walgreens, so we get the exclusives.
Right.
But then we hang out on our off days at the GameStop, and that's where we spend our money
Yes.
that we make at Walgreens, and then we eat right next door
At Little Caesars.
and then crush all the puss that comes in and out of there.
At Little Caesars. I don't know which one's better. Cody, what do you think? Which one do you think?
If you
is-
had to choose a dream life,
like,
between
what's
those
your
two-
dream life? You work at Benihana, crush puss, buy toys. Work at Walgreens, get the exclusives. Buy stuff at GameStop, crush puss at Little Caesars.
I think the Benihana one is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cody's classier.
Yeah, that's true. It's
Cody's a
yeah, it's a
classier
little classier
guy.
joint than the Little Caesars.
I'm a Little Caesar. I want that $5
I want
large
the
pepperoni
low
puss.
expectation puss. If they're at Little Caesars, they're not expecting much.
I mean, but don't get me wrong. We could cover the Benihana spread
True.
easily.
True.
We could cover the spread of
But
expectations.
and the upside to the Benihana one is you got Frankenson, which you could just go in day
Oh.
in day out and see something new. Whereas GameStop
Yeah.
and Walgreens, it's going to go.
You kinda know what you're getting.
You know what you're getting.
But at least we get those exclusives.
That's true.
But anyway, this isn't like a what if. Cody, this is like present day. Eddie leaves his child and his wife.
This is a
and
soon
I
to be.
leave
This is
Andre.
not a what if. It's a
Yeah,
soon
it's
to
like,
be.
hey, we could have done this when we were 20. It's like, no, we're gonna.
We can do this now.
We kind of want to
We can do this in our
now.
40s.
Yeah, like and make it work. And
Nice.
this is sad.
Dream small, Cody.
Dream small. We're
Oh, this is small? This is like pie in the sky.
We're just sharing a tiny one bedroom.
Crushing puss on an air mattress.
Holy shit.
Just wall to wall exclusive.
And it's
You
like,
could have you could have all the Little Caesar boxes like act as a bed as well too, right? Just
that would be the bed frame the air mattress is on.
I was thinking, yeah. We could also just have two, save room, have one in one of the bedrooms. It's all our exclusives in the bedroom.
Right.
And the living room is just two twin size air mattresses next to each other.
Yeah, so we can high five while we're
Right. lean across, and
We're living the dream.
Andrea, are you hearing any of this?
Oh,
You gotta care. Come here, sweetie.
come on, you got to
Here's
know.
how it's gonna end between us.
I heard you guys were talking about crushing puss and probably like.
So we're gonna get a 1-bedroom somewhere near Moore Park or Montrose, I
Simi
think.
Valley.
Simi Valley,
Montrose.
and we're gonna work at We told you this. We work at Walgreens.
So we get the exclusives.
We go crush puss at Little Caesars, and we live in a 1-bedroom.
But the bedroom is just where we keep all our
Our
fixtures.
toys, and then the living room is just 2 twin-sized air beds. And then Cody said the frames are just the Little Caesars pizza boxes, and we're just crushing puss and high-fiving each other as we're doing it.
Transformers bed sheets.
Oh yeah, of course we would probably. Yeah, we would have
Probably.
Transformers bed sheets.
Oh, but they'd be covering up the windows.
Right.
To keep the sun out. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Dude, that's the
we-
dream. That's the dream.
It'll happen.
Transformer bed sheets on the windows.
I try to grow my hair out.
You just have a skullet like Hogan. And you're wearing a ponytail. Oh. Fuck.
We have matching leather trench coats that we wear at all times. Cody, you'd come and visit us, right?
Yeah, you guys got room for a third twin mattress.
Yeah, we'll do this.
We can build bunks out of the Little Caesar boxes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck me.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Why can't we make this real? I want that. Oh, God. Oh, did we make that a T-shirt? Do you want to draw this and make that a T-shirt?
Two guys crushing it in air mattresses.
Well, Cody's trying to watch a movie on the sofa. Cody's just sitting there trying to watch a movie while we're high-fiving, banging 2 skanks.
Or just
While sun's breaking through the Transformer sheets on the window.
asking you guys to use the spare bedroom to put a TV, and you're like, no.
No,
Dude.
come on.
That's where the toys go.
So the toys go. And you know we haven't dusted those Transformer
Oh,
sheets.
no.
There's a layer of fucking dirt on them. Oh,
It's a good
God.
thing we didn't know each other in our 20s.
This would have happened.
This would have absolutely
This would have happened. This would have fucking happened.
This would have absolutely been a true story had we encountered each other in our 20s.
Oh, fuck. Man.
Fucking skullet.
I just get the confidence to throw it out. Like I'm doing this. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't even shave the middle. It's just all this sad little patch of stubble.
Just fucking straight down in the back. You wear a fucking bandana on your head.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, a Punisher bandana.
A Punisher bandana. 43. We assume this happens after quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming it's fall. I've just turned 43. I have a
Fall
Punisher-
2021.
Punisher
2021.
bandana.
And you tell everyone you're the Punisher of puss.
And would I be wrong?
No, absolutely.
We're calling our shots here. Oh, fuck. All right.
Fuck.
Do you think that when you would take someone back, you would be like, hey, I have a roommate, so don't mind him, and then they get there and it's 2 feet away from you on another air mattress?
I hope this isn't a problem.
Here, just set some pizza boxes up between us. You won't see them.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm upset this hasn't happened. I'm a little sad.
I feel like we missed out on something.
We really did. Jesus, boy, did we ever. Fuck. Fuck. So, Tommy James and the Shondells.
Oh, fuck.
What would they open, close, and encore
would
with?
they?
Brian Withers says Hanky Panky they open with. They
Okay.
close with I Think We're Alone Now.
Okay.
And they encore with Crimson and Clover.
That's pretty close to
Bum, bum. Joe Capone. I Think We're Alone Now. Crimson and Clover. Moni.
That's mine, different order.
Is it?
Yep.
All right. Cody, anybody come close to yours yet?
Close, but not quite.
Okay. So we got. Did we get Grady? I didn't give Grady a shot. Tommy James. They open with I Think We're Alone Now. Close with Moni. Encore with Crystal Blue Persuasion. That's a jam right there. Damian Bottriell. They open with Moni following a special appearance by Billy Idol. They close with Crimson and Clover. They encore with I Think We're Alone Now with finishes with the stage transforming to a backdrop of American Mall, and Tiffany shows up to sing her version before an accordion falls from the ceiling, knocks her out. Weird Al steps in front of the shadows and launches into I Think I'm a Clone Now, and the show turns into a 3-hour Weird Al concert.
Brilliant.
I mean, that's tremendous. Right there, Damien. That's fucking great.
Brilliant.
PC, Patrick Carruthers. They open with I Think We're Alone Now. They close with Crimson and Clover. They encore with Moni, him and Joe Capone on the same page. Gary Priest. Open with I Think We're Alone Now. Close with Crystal Blue Persuasion. Encore with Moni. That's all I got. Stay safe, Gary. Thank you, Gary. Let's see what Colin Maggs says. Colin Maggs, who just sent us books. How nice is that, huh? They open with Do Something To Me. Close with Crimson and Clover. Encore, Gotta Get Back To You. Man, these are great. Fuck. Graham and Faye from Winnipeg, eh?
Great.
Faye continues to rock the open-close encore portion of the email. She was quite stoked when the Shondells were chosen for this week's entries.
Nice.
Open with Say I Am. Close with Dragging the Line. Triple threat encore with Friends. Joan Jett saunters back on stage from last week's Ramble, joins the band in a duet of Crimson and Clover with Tommy. Then Joan Jett ushers her hand towards the side of the stage to bring out Tiffany to do a threesome. I Think We're Alone Now with Tommy and the band. Then fireworks, mayhem, explosions, mass hysteria, and Frisbees. Moni a la Billy effing Idol in a foursome. Tremendous.
Yes, like it.
Oh, that would be a hell of a show. I would see that in
Me too.
seconds. Michael Miller, Tommy James and Shondells, one of my mom's favorite groups, used to play Crimson and Clover over and over and over and over and over and over. Oh boy, did she hate when people covered their songs. Tiffany, Billy Idol, even Joan Jett. She always said, that song's perfect. There's no need to ever cover it. I don't care who you are. Mom also hated Prince. Thankfully, she died before Prince did his awful Crimson and Clover cover. That said, I say they open with Dragging the Line, close with Moni, and encore with a medley of Crystal Blue Persuasion, Sweet Cherry Wine, I Think We're Alone Now, Hanky Panky, sending the crowd home happy and horny.
Ooh.
Random thought from last week from Michael Miller. The best part about Eddie's harmonica playing by far has to be his modesty about it. Nobody's ever been more modest about their harmonica playing than Eddie. Just ask him.
I try, you know.
I mean, hey.
I don't. I mean, it's very easy for me not to be modest about it, but
You've gotten visibly upset with me when I've called you the greatest harmonica player.
it's uncomfortable.
He doesn't like it.
I'm not
Doesn't
denying
like
it, but it's
hearing
uncomfortable.
He doesn't like He doesn't like hearing it. Keenan Vega says they open with Dragging the Line. Close with I Think We're Alone Now. Encore with Crimson and Clover. Man, these are good. Let's see. Dustin Jacobs. He has Moni, Crimson and Clover. Encore 1, I Think We're Alone Now. Encore 2, Hanky Panky.
Good stuff.
What was yours, Eddie?
Mine. I open with Moni. I close with Crimson and Clover, and then I encore with I Think We're Alone Now.
Look at that.
So
Cody?
I open with Moni, close with Crimson and Clover, and encore with Hanky Panky.
Ooh, my baby does the hanky panky. Right there, eye to eye with Joe Capone and Patrick Carruthers. They open with I Think We're Alone Now, close with Crimson and Clover, encore with Moni.
nice.
That's what I got. There we go.
Nice.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you for those
Well done,
entries,
people.
huh?
Well done.
And now let's read books and play video games while we're at it, huh? Once we get this, there we go.
I'm playing video games. Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and playing games.
Oh. Oh. Okay, real talk.
Yeah.
Colton has a harmonica recital for school.
Yeah. I don't go.
Why? Well, come on,
I
buddy.
can't-
That wasn't even the question.
If I'm standing back there and he sees me,
he's toast.
he's toast.
But let me ask you this: what if he says, "Dad, I'm not ready"? Would you then let him fake the performance and then pump in you playing it?
Like maybe I'm behind the curtain.
Something. Could you do that? Or do you feel that's
No, because that's going to put too much pressure on people thinking he can play that way, and he's not going to be able to carry that.
and then right back to heroin for the poor kid.
Right. So, I mean, you're going to get a good one-off, but then he's going to have to live up to that every day. And
That's
it's just
true.
not worth it.
Fuck,
I'm not going to
that's
put him
true.
down that way.
Nope. You know what? Hey,
I'm not going to show up.
you're right. Let's see. I think somebody was it. Brian Withers, reading books and playing games. Not playing any games right now, but I am reading the original Doctor Strange comics. Pretty neat. But I think that Chiwetel Ejiofor as Mordo in the movie is 1,000 times better. Also, I'm listening to a lot of Kansas from before the Left Overture album. Also, listening to a lot of Triumph. The early stuff is really good. I think they kind of got a raw deal being compared to another Canadian rock trio from the 70s. Triumph wasn't half bad.
Yeah.
I dig Triumph and fucking Kansas. Come on. Kansas is greatness. That's some good shit right there. Thank you for sharing, buddy. I'm trying to think if anyone else. Give me a minute as I roll through here and see if anyone gave us another what they're reading and playing. Right.
I'm reading. I'm still on the X Factor episode. I just got into issue 6 of X Factor when Apocalypse shows up. Right?
Ah, nice.
Episode 5 or issue 5.
Oh, the first appearance, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting to see Angel, the douchebag that he is, get turned into Archangel.
Archangel,
Yeah.
man.
Has there ever been a better turn of a character
That was in
the history
still
of comic books
tremendous.
than the wet queef that is
Angel becoming awesome,
becoming
so
the
fucking
indomitable Archangel.
Archangel. I mean, frightening, evil. Oh, well, God,
So good compared to what he came from to what he is.
And they should. I know they've gone back and forth. He should have never gotten the wings back. His regular feathered wings.
Absolutely. He should have
Even as a face,
Yeah.
he should have been
Still.
that a little bit of a fucking psycho
Yeah.
Archangel. That
Right.
would have been fucking. I mean,
completely agree.
he's like that kind of guy that like even more unstable, way more unstable than Wolverine.
Almost
you know what I mean?
anti-hero sort of thing, yeah.
Worse than like,
Yeah.
we only bring this dude out if we really
when
fucking
shit's
need-
really hitting the fan.
Yeah, fuck, we
that's
gotta
when
call this
an
guy.
Archangel.
That would have been fucking amazing. Graham and Faye. Faye is still playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I believe she's on her 4th playthrough now. She's trying to ground out all the game's achievements, which is no easy task. To quote my wifey, swearing like a drunken cowgirl sailor. After 5 hours straight, I finally caught me a legendary sturgeon grizzly bear attacks. No, fuck. Shoot him right in the face, right in the face. Oh, bullshit. Oh, come the fuck on. I had him dead to rights. Motherfucking, he just kicked me in the face and killed me, my fucking horse. How the hell did I just get killed by that fucking polecat? Goddamn fuckity fuck, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is particularly entertaining when I'm on a phone call and she's playing online and the nice lady who I'm trying to order Chinese food from thinks they shouldn't send the delivery person to our house due to the level of profanity and gunfire in the background. True story. Oh, Graham, he's playing Plague Inc.
Nice.
Why play for Team Humanity when you can play for Team Plague?
Nice.
It may sound oddly ironic in these crazy Corona cooties times, but it was such a nice stress to try and destroy the asshattery that is humanity from the perspective of the plague. Fungus, virus, bacteria, Skynet, nanobots, bioweapon, zombie
blame 'em.
apocalypse, Planet of the Apes, vampires. It's got them all and more.
Sometimes sitting on the side of the human race, you kind of want to fucking wipe it out.
Right. Hell, there's even a custom scenario generator with a fake news version of the game where your virus can be exterminated quite easily, but to survive and wipe out the humans, all you have to do is spin a web of misinformation full of tinfoil hats and flat earthers so as to make humanity ignore you. Sounds vaguely familiar for some reason? It's available on pretty much all platforms, mobile, console, desktop, and the best part, it's a good old-fashioned game where you just buy it. There's no ads, in-game purchases, DLC, or BS. And to boot, the developer has consistently been adding more and more free content to the game since it was released.
Nice.
Highly recommended, 5 stars, would destroy humanity again. That sounds fucking dope as shit. I never heard of that
Do
game.
you think conspiracy theorists know they're actively working against what they think they're working for?
I go back and forth to think if it's like they just did it for attention and then they just started believing it.
I think a
and
lot
they're
of them do
like,
it for
"Fuck
attention, and I think a lot of them. I think they're
know,
actively
man.
working against what they think they're working for.
I know. It's fucking weird.
They're the people that are manipulated by the people they think they're exposing.
Right. And they're the ones who are like, it's fucking, ugh. Michael Miller. I recently reread Saga: The Swamp Thing Volume 5 by Alan Moore. This trade paperback includes my all-time favorite Swamp Thing story ever, where Batman tries to use some stupid bat defoliator machine on Swampy, basically a flamethrower. Being the guardian of the green, Swamp Thing just ditches the body that Batman fucked up, and Swampy surrounds Batman, literally like 9 Swamp Things, and they just beat the absolute fuck out of Batman, of course. Why? Because the Gotham police won't let Swamp Thing's wife, Abby, out of jail. There's also a great B story featuring Lex Luthor. It's great. Ooh. Also, my 12-year-old and I have been playing the OG version of Star Wars Battlefront 2 in the Xbox One. I have a projector. Ooh. So we throw it up on the ceiling to get the biggest screen possible. That's been a lot of fun for the two of us. That's fucking dope, Michael Miller. That's fucking kick-ass.
Super cool.
Cody, you reading anything? Playing any video games?
Not recently. I've just been spending most of the last week listening to music mostly.
Nice.
So.
What have you been jamming out to, man?
You know the British band Elbow?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I've been super into Elbow. And then I watched there's the really great Beastie Boys documentary on Apple TV Plus. So I was listening to some Beastie Boys.
I got it somewhere. I don't know how official it was, but I have Elbow doing the Destiny's Child. All the women independent.
Oh,
it's
really?
fucking great. It's like, girl, I didn't know you could go down like that. Charlie, how your angels get down like that. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I've been listening to. They have an album called The Seldom Seen Kid. That's like one of my favorite albums of all time. And they also did a performance like with the BBC Orchestra that is on like YouTube, and I was watching that as well.
I have to check out that album because I haven't heard that one, and I do like that.
Oh, it's amazing.
Also, right now I'm playing through Donkey Kong Country on Twitch. My sister just got me Predator Hunting Grounds as a gift, so I'm excited to play that. Still playing Animal Crossing. Still trying to read through the Witcher books, and now that Colin Mag sent those books, I got more shit to read too, man. This is exciting. Let's get some shout-outs out of the way. And, what was it? Oh, I don't know what window I just opened on my fucking computer, but I just closed it. Nobody needs that.
We need a roadie.
We need a goddamn, or at least the Ramble intern.
Can
We've
you
been
hear
talking
us
about that for ages.
Shouting
Eddie.
out to you.
Right? Nothing. No Ramble, something. All right, let's do this. Oh, wait, there's nobody new. Well, shit. I guess I'm going to save my breath.
Huh?
So, everybody.
Yeah.
Who I shouted out last week, who we shout out all the time. This is to everyone. Thank you all for rocking out the Ramble.
Stay safe.
And please stay safe. Please spread the word. Cody, where can everybody find you?
Cinesnob Cody on Twitter. You can also find my other podcast, the Cinesnob Podcast, Re-MCU in Quarantine Stream, available everywhere you get podcasts.
Have you done the Iron Man 3 one yet?
No, when are we doing that, Cody?
We're going to try to watch it this week, so hopefully sometime within the next week or so.
Sweet. Just let me know the day, and I will. You know what? I'll probably watch it. Well, we're taping on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to have to watch that Jordan documentary tonight.
Yeah.
But maybe late tonight. For sure by Wednesday I'll watch it. Yeah. Fuck
I'll have it watched by then, too, probably.
Nice. All right. And Eddie, 5 days a week, this guy.
Patreon,
5 days a week.
Patreon.com, the Ralph Report. Also on Swings and Misses on Radio.com. While we're furloughed, we put up a show Monday and Friday.
Beautiful.
And then while we're furloughed, we're also doing Swing Break Tuesdays and Saturdays, 11 to 1 a.m. Streaming on YouTube.
That was fun. The draft one
we did
y'all
a draft thing
That was
last
great.
Thursday. Jerry popped on. It was fun.
Called in, got to talk shit about the Cowboys. It was tremendous. Oh, man. You saw Eddie's face just drop. He just
anger.
Couldn't hold
Just
it
a wave
in.
of anger
He would have
took me.
drowned me in that pool had I been
Might
there.
have. Might have. CD Lamb.
You could, dude, TD Lamb. Touchdown
my
Lamb.
God.
Get it right. You can see me every Monday as a smug nerd on all my social media. Every Thursday, I post Retro Rocha on YouTube where I talk about a classic video game. And every night during quarantine, I'm going to be on Twitch playing an old video game. Right now, it's Donkey Kong Country. Well, maybe. I don't know. I might have beaten it by now. I doubt it, but we'll see. But twitch.tv/Retro Rocha. Give a follow. Please, everybody, subscribe to The Ramble if you haven't already. Give it a 5-star rating, positive text review. Spread the word. Tell your friends about it. We got a hell of a listenership. It gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Keep it coming. We love it.
You guys
Thank
are all
you.
awesome.
Y'all are all fucking great. That's why the shout-outs to Alias tonight.
It's
and now,
the time
top
of
10.
the show where we rank the top 10.
Wow. Oof.
That's the shortest one, but
it's the sweetest.
it hangs with you the
It's
longest.
the sweetest, I think. This one, Cody just begged us over and over. When are you going to
Finally.
do a top 10
Finally.
Masters of the Universe He-Man characters?
Finally.
Cody, your wish has come true.
Fine.
Well, look, and it was too hard for me, so I have to sit it out because I just could not get it right.
But at least
how do you rank the greatest collection of characters?
Right. And so I think, but you're happy that Eddie and I get to do this, right?
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy it from afar, but it was just too close to home for me to be able to do.
Next Ramble, I forgot who sent this in as a suggestion, so I apologize for not giving proper credit, but I think we need to do top 10 scenes for us to perform in an acting class.
Oh, yes. Well, top 9, because we know what number 1 is.
Number 1, one shall
Megatron
stand,
Prime.
one shall fall. So what scenes should we do walking into an acting class, trying to take ourselves seriously, and we go up and do? That is...
should we do the actual Prime Megatron one on the next Ramble?
We act it out.
We
yes,
act it out?
I think so.
We'll print up the sides.
We'll do this.
We'll do the whole thing.
We'll be ready.
Cody can read his little part.
Cody can read the part. Who would Cody? He's going to be Hot Rod, right?
Yes, he comes in as Hot Rod.
Hot Rod. Cody, you can do this, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. All you got to say is no, you don't, Megatron. That's
it.
We're good.
Not
Grady W. Smithy, 10-1. Every one of them that it goes. Never had any of these as a kid, so my list is going to be a short one. Every one of them that isn't Orko. I hated Orko worse than both you hate Batman put together. He's the worst fucking part of the cartoon, and I hope that the reason he had no legs was because he had cancer and they had to amputate.
Wow!
Shots fired to Orko.
Fuck. No mercy
From Grady
on
W.
Orko.
Smithy the third. Joe Capone. Top 10. Master Universe always sucked to me, so here's my top 10 worst names. Comatroid, Screech, Merman, Man-E-Faces, Ninjor, Mechanic, Orbear, Web Store, Clawful, and number 1, Stinkor. I hope I got these under the wire this week. Still not used to the new recording schedule. Jerry, keep kicking ass with the daily Twitch streams. And Eddie, stay dry. Cody, really enjoying the corn stream episodes. Just binged them today. Love you guys. Hope everything in Rambler Nation is doing well. Everyone in Rambler Nation is well. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate the love, buddy. Very nice. Brian Withers. He only has 3. All right.
That's fine.
Not playing any... Oh, he already said that one. Yeah. Eddie, you may have struck me down, but I have become more powerful than you can imagine, by the way. He says he has number 3, He-Man, number 2, Skeletor, number 1, Battle Cat, Brian Bill, Dennehy Withers, the Golden Rambler, who Eddie did pronounce dead.
I did.
I
apologize.
Ramble.
You were dead.
Oh, shit. Damien Botriel.
But from his death rises a new nickname.
A new nickname. I never saw Master Universe as a kid. It was a few years before my time, so I'm calling an audible, going with top 10 Transformers.
Okay.
I'm watching my way through the original show on DVD and never knew there were so many episodes. I think I had about 4 to 5 VHS tapes and the movie. He goes Starscream, Hot Rod, Bumblebee, Omega Supreme, Grimlock, Devastator, Soundwave had the coolest robot voice, Megatron, but I always thought it was lame that he transformed into a gun that had to be held by Starscream. 2, Galvatron, finally can transform into a weapon that had to be held by somebody else. Number 1, who else could it be but Optimus Prime? Hope everyone's staying safe. Nothing changed down here. Still locked down, but I still have to go out in the world to fix forklifts for businesses still open. However, the last hour of the day has been a highlight when my phone tells me Retro Rocha is streaming. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for everything, guys. Till all are one. Damian Botriel, thanks for the list, buddy. Thanks for tuning in, as always. PC, Patrick Carruthers.
PC.
Merman, Manny Faces, Triclops, Orko, He-Man, Hordak, Web Store, Skeletor, Beastman, Trapjaw. Be safe and smart, Ramblers. Pat Carruthers, thank you, buddy. Great fucking list. Gary Priest. That's all he got. Right. That was all he had for that one.
Okay.
Colin Maggs. I only really know the original 80s cartoon, so mine's based on that. Perfect. Fisto, just for the name alone. Ram Man. Orko, the cartoon, was slightly annoying, clumsy sidekick, but in getting names to this list, I saw some of his bio that he's really a master magician of Eternia, and his magic backfires him, giving a deeper character. All right, yeah. Sorceress of Grayskull, hot animated bird woman. Fuck yes. Dude, the Sorceress could have it whenever she wants.
Anytime.
Right?
Yeah.
Come
Absolutely.
on. Sorry, honey. Just enough. I don't need to be judged.
The Sorceress.
The Sorceress from He-Man could have it.
Have it.
Huh?
All of it.
Not real.
She is real.
She's
just
never seen a picture of her.
Okay. Well, all right. Man at Arms.
I don't know how you live here.
I don't know how I do either. It's tough. Tila, any young man's Master Universe fans, crush, hot and tough. Trapjaw, Evil Lyn, He-Man, and number 1, Skeletor. Who else? Probably the best 80s cartoon villain. Definitely the coolest looking. I mean, he looked great, even though the color palette was baby blue and purple. To you, my fellow Ramblers, stay safe, sane, look after yourselves and your loved ones from the author of the upcoming book, Hot Babes of 80s Cartoons and Hunks in Furry Underwear, Colin Maggs. Colin, I can't wait to read that book. Cody's writing the forward for that. aren't
Oh,
you,
is he?
Cody?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I am. Can't give anything away, but yes.
Right. Graham and Faye, I fell more into G.I. Joe Transformers timing on this one, but my younger brother was straight up cracked addict for all things He-Man. Here we go. Number 10 to 2. Fish. There could be only one, and it's number 1. Orko, Destroyer of Worlds. Bonus Leech, because like a horrible brother is obligated to do, I once got him to use a suction cup on his hands repeatedly on his forehead while we're watching TV. Lick, pop, stick, lick, pop, stick, lick, pop, stick. And sure enough, about an hour later, he had a quarter-sized bruise in the middle of his forehead. Look after each other and stay safe, fellow ramblers. Ramble off, Graham and Faye, Winnipeg. That is one of the greatest pranks to play on a
funny.
sibling ever. Fucking amazing. Oh, God. Michael Miller. I can only really give you about top 2 when it comes to Masters of the Universe, Skeletor and He-Man. I was just a little too into Star Wars figures to ever really get into Masters. I only really know them from the cartoons, which I never really liked. But hey, we only had so many channels back then, and the internet was still being developed in Al Gore's basement, whatever. So I watched it very casually. So instead, I'll do this: top 10 Masters of the Universe characters I remember. Number 10, Castle Grayskull. 3rd, coolest bad guy hangouts ever. The Death Star and Cobra headquarters being 1 and 2. Not a character I know, but I remember it. Beast, or kind of like an orange werewolf looking dude. He was probably a bad guy.
Beastman.
Yeah, Beastman. The guy in the green outfit with the helmet and the Freddie Mercury mustache. I believe that's Triclops, I think. No, Man-at-Arms is who he's talking about.
Is he talking about Triclop or Green Helmet?
No, he had the mustache.
Yeah,
Man-at-Arms.
Man-at-Arms,
Yeah.
yeah.
Prince Adam, I remember him. He's He-Man's version of Clark Kent. Orca, maybe, the little floaty guy with the black face and the purple Jawa robes. Yep. Man-O-War is Man-O-War, the guy with the Freddie Mercury mustache.
Man-at-Arms.
She-Ra. That's it. He-Man, part Conan the Barbarian, part Luke Skywalker, rode a green tiger, had a magical sword, all cool things. Skeletor, he was cool. He had a fucked up voice, kind of like Cobra Commander, but he's still pretty awesome. Random thoughts for Cody. As a Spurs fan, how glad are we that the season got canceled before the playoffs? This means that technically their streak of consecutive playoff appearances didn't end. In the history books, our Spurs will have gone to every playoff ever the NBA had since 1999. Hashtag Go Spurs Go. And then Michael Miller also asks you, Cody, how can there ever be a debate about Pop being the greatest NBA head coach ever, right? I mean, statistics don't lie. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for all the laughs. I really enjoy your show, some more than others. Obviously, cough, cough, the fumble. Cough, go fuck yourself.
He did not like
cough,
that
cough,
one.
it's not funny. Cough,
he hated
cough.
that one.
Also, Kiss is all right. Shut up, Eddie. Cough, cough, cough. Sorry about all the coughing. That last hit really got me. Stay safe, everybody. Hashtag Ramble on. Hashtag Idiot for Life. Michael S. Miller. Cody, who knew you would find a spur-loving compatriot here on the Ramble? In Cleveland.
Yeah, I certainly didn't think that would be.
And is he right? Are you excited about this? The streak could
the
technically
streak's still alive, man.
the streak lives. That is not bad.
And then, DeMar DeRozan will go down as an all-time great Spur for getting them to that streak and not losing it.
That's true. Dustin Jacobs says, number 10, Courtney Cox. She'll be there for you, bro. The gatekeeper to the key, my man. Beastman, badass in theory. Tila, She-Ra is way cooler, but whatever. Man-at-Arms, cool name, bro. Nice stash, Tom Selleck. Battle Cat, armor goes on, everyone dies. Evil Lynn, hot if you're into BDSM. Sorceress, hot for an older lady. Number 3, He-Man, cool sword, bro. Number 2, Skeletor. Number 3, He-Man. Number 2, Skeletor. Come on, duh. And then number 1, Frank Langella as Skeletor. Motherfucker went hard in the paint, and he believed in what he was doing. And he has some clips of that, which was probably the only halfway watchable thing about that movie, was how Frank Langella actually enjoyed being Skeletor and ran with it. He really
it's the only way to do that movie is to buy into it.
Yeah, that's true. And then from the first one, when he emailed us under Nico Vega, he goes, Ram Man, Orko, the zip tie thing so he could go across the surface, Tila, the good hottie, Skeletor, Clawful, Triclops, Trapjaw, Evil Lynn, way hotter than Barbie, Evil, hottie when I was 6, ooh wee, and then the movie. Number 2, Hordak, dude, look metal as fuck. And number 1, Castle Grayskull, a fucking draw bitch. Thought the He-Man himself was a dork with that blonde hair. Thank you for being yourselves. Keenan, a.k.a. Creatures. Thank you, Keenan Vega, for that.
Who can have it more, Evil Lynn or the Baroness?
Fuck, don't do this.
Who gets it more?
Fuck.
They're both standing there. They're like, you can have one of us. Who gets it more? Who gets it? Evil Lynn or Baroness?
God.
Who gets it?
I guess who are you more afraid of pissing off when you get busted? Skeletor or Destro? Isn't that what your thought goes?
Right?
Is that your
or who are you more scared of not satisfying?
Evil Lynn. Well, because Baroness would just kill you probably. Evil Lynn might turn you into something. You know what I mean?
Is that in the back of your head?
Yes.
While you're crushing?
I think I go Baroness. I think I have to go Baroness for that. I think I go Baroness. Shit, that's tough.
That's a tough one.
That's a hell of a. That's oof.
Anybody knows, if anybody's got a preference, who gets it?
Yeah.
Evelyn or Baroness?
Did anyone get your top 10?
No.
Did anyone get your trifecta?
No.
Cody? Did anyone?
Cody? Everybody got yours.
Everyone. My number
yeah.
10, Tila.
Ooh, Tila. Okay.
Tila.
My number 10, Clawful.
My number 9, Orko.
Oh, okay. You're putting Orko on the top 10?
I thought he was funny as a kid.
Really?
I didn't mind him.
I didn't even like him as a child. I didn't like him, but I always wanted the character.
Right.
Figure.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, the figure would
And they
have
didn't make the figure for a while.
No, I never got the Orko toy. I
Because
was
the
very
figures were
upset.
based off the comic books, not so much the
not
cartoon.
the show. Yeah. Which should have been based on Conan.
Yes.
But then it's a very muddled history.
Where are we at?
Number 9?
9?
You said?
Fisto.
Fisto. Number 8, my Man-at-Arms.
Whiplash.
Whiplash. My number 7, I didn't want to put him in there because he was kind of dumb,
Yeah.
but I always kind of liked the Moss Man dude.
Moss Man's mine!
Yeah, that's your number 7?
Yes.
Look at that. I go Moss Man. I mean, he had a dumb gimmick where you would just scratch him and smell him.
I loved it.
But I loved it.
Because I didn't have any figures that had fucking moss.
You know,
on
he
them.
still smells. I found him like a few months ago when I went back
Does he
to
still
Texas.
smell?
I scratch him and holy
What
shit.
fucking poisonous chemical did they douse
That and
thing in?
Stinkor still stink. The Stinkor guy still smells. It's amazing.
Wow.
Fucking weird. My number 6, right there, baby. The Green Lantern, Zodak. The Green Lantern of the He-Man universe.
Where's Zodak?
The guy with the helmet holding the gun up. He's up. He's in there somewhere.
Oh,
My
yeah, I
man,
know. Oh, yeah, I know
Zodak.
Zodak.
My guy. That's my number 6.
Because the cartoon he had normal feet, but the
Yes.
figure he had like
The
those
webbed.
claw feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Triclops is my number
Oh.
6.
My number 5, Evil Lynn.
My number 5 is Ram Man.
But look at us. We always get something. 7.
You could push him down and then.
Yep. Shoot up. He's fucking
He would
great.
ram shit.
My number 4, Stratos. That was a bad motherfucking toy.
Oh, Stratos?
The
Yeah.
blue bird looking
He was
thing,
my number.
the gray bird.
He's on my list too.
Who's your number 4?
My number 4 is Merman.
Oh, my number 3, He-Man.
That's my number 3.
Hey,
He-Man.
my number 2. Come on, Tila Na, a.k.a. the Sorceress of Castle
Sorcerer's
Grayskull.
pretty hot. Pretty fucking hot.
good.
My number. We're at 2.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Stratos.
Oh, my number 1. Who else? Skeletor.
That's my number 1.
He's the face of the
That's my
franchise.
number.
Sadly,
That's my number 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Well, there we go. What a ramble, everybody.
Good
we
stuff.
did it.
We did it, guys.
We rocked. We rolled.
We brought it home.
We strutted.
Yeah.
We strolled.
We did
right?
all. We did all 4.
This will go down in history as Ramble 230, the amount of crushed puss that would be scattered around us. Ramble 230. We created our dream living
lived our dream
situation.
today.
We
We
lived
lived
our
it.
dream.
We took a glimpse of what our dream would have been.
Yes. Next Ramble. Ramble at theramblepod.com. Pro Wrestling goes into the entrance song Hall of Fame. What song is on their hat?
Here comes the act.
What would Styx open, close, and encore with? Top 10 scenes for an acting class that you would like to see us
Plus,
do.
we're going to recite.
We will
our
do
number 1 scene.
Our number 1.
Which
Do we
will
do
be-
when we go to number 1?
I think we should, yes.
We do.
We'll
Okay.
save it.
Cody,
We'll save
you'll be ready for that, right? We'll send you everything.
Oh yeah,
You're going to be the character of Hot Rod.
I truly can't wait.
This is going to be great.
It's going to be good stuff, guys.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening. We want to thank you for letting us be ourselves. We appreciate it. Please subscribe, 5-star rating, positive text review, spread the word, all that good shit. You know where to find us. Please continue to do so. Remember, when you get to the last beep, it's we love you. We'll see you next time, everybody. All right. Bye-bye. Dude.
You know what we should do while we
What's
do
that?
the scene?
Yeah?
I'll set my phone up and we'll record the video of us doing the scene.
Go
and
viral.
We'll release it in conjunction with the Ramble.
I love it. We need to do this.
So we will,
But how do we get...
so people can see us doing the table read.
Yes. But we need Cody.
We can have a picture of naked Cody behind us.
Yes. And you get... I just send you the audio.
Yes,
We did it.
and we've done it.
Boom.
Yeah.
This is
So
perfect.
there'll be a visual.
Cody, you're down?
To next week's.
No, I can't wait.
We'll put it on the YouTube channel as a bonus.
Now, are you guys concerned again that you'll get a ton of acting roles from this?
Yes.
From people
Yeah.
fighting this when it goes viral.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We
It's
actually have
Friday.
to. We should actually put a chair against the door so no one can come in to try to offer us movie roles
Right.
as we're doing it.
Because, I mean, come on. If it's live streamed,
Fuck yeah, dude.
forget it. Forget it. All right, you guys take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.